Part 2. Silver Snow. Ethereal Moon. Reunion at Dawn. It is Imperial Year 1185. Nearly 5 years have passed since the fall of the monastery at Garreg Mach, and war continues to plague the lands of Fodlan. Ferdiad has been captured. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in shambles. The Leicester Alliance is on the verge of collapse, fractured by two opposing factions: those who support the Adrestian Empire and its ruler, and those who seek her demise. Meanwhile, under Emperor Edelgard's rule of law, the Adrestian Empire continues to expand its reach. The path to a new Fodlan, unified by imperial strength, may yet be in sight.
You. How long do you intend to sleep? Your body is awake. Your eyes must open now, and you must find the strength to stand upon those legs of yours. Like so much rain, a pool of blood has fallen to the ground. As spears and arrows pierce the earth, it weeps. And even now, it weeps. In order to survive, they kill. And so the people of this world are lost in an abyss of suffering. They weep as well. The only one who truly knows the nature of such things is I. Or rather, you.
Who?
Excuse me? Are you saying you have forgotten who I am? How dare you? Get on your feet. Right now. I'll coddle you no more. You are just like a child, always needing me to hold your hand.
You said you missed castorizing me. No, that's
are
not
you
the right
awake?
word. Chastising? Scolding me. Who are you?
I'm just a villager here. What are you doing in a place like this? I honestly didn't expect to find someone floating away down the river.
Garreg Mach is upstream of here, but that place was abandoned.
What?
Huh? You don't know? The Church of Saros isn't there anymore. Though, there have been some folks still living there in the 5 years since... well, you know. Anyway, I've heard some thieves have been spotted around those parts these days.
What year is this?
Are you feeling alright? You didn't hit your head or anything, did you?
I probably
It's the
did.
ethereal moon of the year 1185. It's been nearly 5 years since the monastery fell. Tomorrow was supposed to be the Millennium Festival, but who's got time to think about things like that? Yeah, that's what I said. But with the war and the Archbishop still missing and all, I doubt there's a soul to be found who has enough blessings worth counting. Hey, slow down, will ya? Where do you think you're going?
The monastery.
Are you crazy? I told you. They say thieves are running amok up there. And there's plenty of other dangers, too. Come on, I promise I won't say you're a coward. Just forget about going anywhere near the monastery. You just remember I tried to stop you. Got it? It's not on my conscience if you wind up dead.
No, don't worry about me.
Unbelievable.
Why am I even here? I know they won't come, but here I am anyway. How has it already been 5 years? Time stops for no one, I suppose.
Edelgard.
Huh? It's you! What are you doing here?
A whim.
Highly doubtful. So you were alive. What have you been doing all this time?
Sleeping.
Choking at a time like this. Well, if you don't wish to tell me, I won't try to persuade you. All that matters is this. Will you return to the Empire with me?
I don't know.
Hesitation. It betrays your true answer. That means we're enemies now, you and I. My teacher, the time for discussion has come to an end.
Even though our swords may cross as they do now.
There's no denying that our chosen paths never will. Goodbye, my teacher. When next we meet, one of us will breathe their last.
So I'm still fighting Edelgard?
Who is it? Is that... It's you!
Well, it's been quite a while.
Yes, it has been. But this is no time for casual chatter. After you disappeared 5 years ago, do you have any idea how dire the church's situation became? Where were you? And what were you doing all of those years?
Sleeping.
You slept for 5 years. In that case, I suppose there is nothing more to say. You should know that Rhea also disappeared after the battle at Garreg Mach 5 years ago. Since then, the Knights have been fully devoted to searching for her. They have yet to find a trace.
Was she captured?
It is possible. However, the Empire has not made any such statement as of yet. Even if that were the truth, there is no way for us to confirm. We have searched all over, but we have reached an impasse. Unless we do something, our efforts to find Rhea and rebuild the church will be stalled indefinitely. Our opportunity to strike back is close at hand. Sadly, we are short on military strength. However, now we have you. Do you recall what Rhea told you 5 years ago? She asked for you to take her place should anything ever happen to her. She entrusted you with leading the people of Fodlan.
I remember.
Then I beg of you, please heed her words. It is up to you to lead us, and to defeat the Empire. No, to defeat Edelgard.
I think you should lead them. I don't want to fight her.
What are you saying? She is tormenting all of Fodlan. And you are the only one who can save us. How can you not see that?
Sir, bandits have entered the area. They stole some hidden weapons and ran off. They're heading for the town, so that might be where they're hiding out.
Vile thieves. Even with the Knights gone, I cannot believe they would dare trespass here. This is unforgivable. Come, Professor. Let us give chase.
You'd
In the
think?
Holy Kingdom of Fargus, Imperial loyalist Cornelia has subdued all regions of the former royal house of Blathed to prevent further revolt. Prince Dimitri has been sentenced. Now, the backbone of the former kingdom, Houses Gautier and Fraldarius, struggle to continue the resistance. Cornelia, operating out of the royal palace, has accepted the support of the Empire to build an army and plots to wipe out all remaining kingdom forces. In the Leicester Alliance, House Regan leads an anti-imperial faction, while House Gloucester directs the Empire's supporters. Despite the undeniable threat of fracture, the Alliance's adept new leader, Claude, deftly maintains the outward appearance of a unified front. In Enbar, the imperial capital of the Adrestian Empire, Emperor
Perhaps if I
Edelgard
would've
fights
gone
to
with
strengthen her
Edelgard to the
regime.
Empire, that would have been the...
She has extended her reach to the kingdom by inciting a coup
Been me
and
siding
continues
with
to
her.
draw its former lords under her influence in pursuit of controlling all of Western Fodlan. In the meantime, the Knights of Seros have been dispatched to find Archbishop Rhea, who remains missing despite their searching. Left unattended, the monastery at Garreg Mach has fallen to ruin and become a haven for thieves.
Looters deserve no forgiveness! After them!
What the? Intruders! Protect the goods!
Stop the thieves! Retrieve our stolen goods!
Yeah.
What's my strategy? I must lead them well.
Guide me well. Destiny unfurls.
Watch and learn. It's over. It won't be in vain. This could turn the tides. I must lead them well. I'll use this power for the greater good.
I'm sure you will.
Lament your weakness.
Ooh.
That is all. Had I...
Try to keep up!
Dorothea?
We had no place to go, so we came back to Garreg Mach. But then... Huh? Professor?
Looks like there's a fight. I'm ready to join the battle.
It is confirmed that Professor is alive.
What are you doing here? Never mind, we'll have to talk later. Help us with these thieves.
It won't be in vain.
Lament your weakness.
I will prevail.
With all of my might!
Witness frigid pride!
More fighting. Only thorns left on this rose.
Put me in there.
Unnecessary,
Another
but
victory.
appreciated.
Predictable. It's over.
Damn!
I must lead them well.
You are on game today.
Let's try some.
It won't be in vain.
Have I earned no reprieve? You defeat me? Left.
It's win or die.
Planning is key.
Hope you're ready. Attack at your own risk.
Bernie, da.
People? A battle? Oh, there wasn't supposed to be anyone here. Wait, is that Professor?
Linhardt.
Professor, you're alive after all. Well then, I am quite pleased with my choice to come here.
Professor? Never mind. We have to focus on winning this fight.
Get a haircut, you goddamn hippie.
All is going to plan.
Thank you.
I went back to Bridget once, but I had to be returning to Foglin.
Cool.
I'm awake.
I do this for all of us.
Ready for anything. No time for pity.
I owe you one. You're all going down.
A Hexlock shield. Oh, that is so good.
Now!
Not ready to die just yet.
Damn it.
You must lead them well. There's...
If we split up...
Yeah. Give me my turn. Give me my turn.
Ready for anything.
can't do this for all of us.
I'm awake.
Can't pull back yet.
More fighting. Will this ever end?
Gotta use your head sometimes.
A boon for our future.
If we split our...
What's my strategy?
Put me in there. I'm not going down! Who's next? Get in line.
Back to the fray.
I'll be home again soon.
This is the cost of war. Greatness.
I will prevail. You are in my way! I fight for justice's name. Winning is what matters. All this power...
Have I earned no reprieve?
Guide me well.
Do you remember our promise from 5 years ago, Professor? Today's the day.
I'm so glad I get to see you again, Professor.
Another victory.
You would have to poison me again, wouldn't you?
This'll take some strategy.
It's win or die.
You're all going down.
Oh, it's like a devil axe.
Thanks so much.
Destiny unfurls.
Ah, Professor, you have not changed a bit. I am so glad to fight alongside you again.
So what have you been doing these last 5 years? Sleeping? Why, I must say I'm a bit envious.
Well done.
Yes, there's one more chest over yonder.
Took all my will to come out here today. But seeing you again, Professor? That's worth a little torture.
Sweet of you.
lament your weakness.
Get that treasure. The axe of that. House Gloucester. Who was House Gloucester? Oh, you're the guy that uses the lancet keel. I need to get that for you. I think that was one of the Alliance house members.
I'm grateful. Was it?
You have the door key. Damn it. I wasn't thinking.
No! I'm not the one you want! I guess I've got no choice! It isn't looking good for us. Should we retreat?
He has some treasure.
You should yield me a tidy profit. They won't see this coming.
Oh, you're annoying as hell. You know I'm going to split your skull, right?
Each battle a victory. No use. To survive, I will win. Not for myself, for everyone.
Speed ring.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Not necessary, but I'm not gonna complain.
I thought it would be easy money.
You were wrong.
That man used to be a merchant here at the monastery. He must have fallen on hard times to take up with those thieves.
I'm sure he did, but that doesn't really matter. He's dead
It
now.
seems we were able to expel the bandits who were hiding in Garrick Mach. How fortuitous that you students should gather at the monastery like this.
We made a promise with the professor. That was 5 years ago to the very day. We all gave our promise to be meeting here when the Millennium Festival arrived.
But she's blushing.
Though the one who came up with that plan is not here. Edelgard. Still, how incredible that those present gathered despite the terrible state of things.
The most incredible part of it is that you didn't oversleep and miss the reunion.
So, that is the reason. Professor, the monastery is safe because of your devoted students. I am now fully convinced that you are the only one who can save Fodlan.
That's taking it a little bit far.
No, not so. On the very day I return to Garrick Mach, you awaken and return as well. This is no mere coincidence, but rather the work of the goddess.
What's your reason for being here?
Actually, well, it will be easier to just show you. Come with me to the Holy Mausoleum. I realize that since you've been slumbering for so long, you have no idea what has transpired in the various territories. Allow me to explain. After the Battle of Garrick Mach, there was a change of regime in the kingdom. House Blaiddyd suffered a series of brutal massacres, which claimed the lives of Dimitri and Regent Rufus.
Dimitri's dead?
The kingdom capital fell and was absorbed into the Empire as the Fargus Dukedom, which is now under Cornelia's control. Some still resist the Empire. As of now, Rodrigue of House Fraldarius is at the center of such efforts. In the Alliance, Claude leads the faction that opposes the Empire, and Lawrence leads those who have sided with them. The front lines are ever in motion, but the war effort has stagnated overall. In short, both the Kingdom and the Alliance have been swallowed up by the Empire and are on the verge of collapse. We must gather our generals and soldiers under your command and reverse this dire situation. Flayn, look! The professor has returned to us.
What do you mean? Oh, goodness! It really is you, Professor! I cannot believe you are still of this world. We were so worried we would never see you again.
What are you doing here? You
forgot
haven't
something
aged at
important
all.
At the Holy Mausoleum. I told my brother that I had to go back for it no matter what, and so here I am.
After we finished here, we were going to continue our search for Rhea. But now that you are here, things have changed. We must not waste this opportunity. We shall send word to the knights scattered all across the land. The time has come for the Knights of Seiros to return to action. We are counting on you, Professor.
I'm going to end this one here. Thank you all for watching. Join me next time on Fire Emblem Three Houses as we continue the story. But until then, I am the Dark Seraph, signing off.